Hey everybody, hello, happy Sunday. Come on in. We're gonna do some fall crafting. I'm so excited. I feel like I wait all year for fall and Christmas crafts. So I'm gonna do a scarecrow. It's a new fall kit that I released in my my little live sale the other day. So come on in. As you pop in, say hi, let me know you're here. Let's see if Facebook wants to play nice today. Maybe it's nice on Sundays. We'll see if I can see comments. Let's see here. Okay. Hi everybody. Hey Wendy. Hey Karen. Hey Angie. Hello everybody. Hey Jessica. Hey Melissa. Hey y'all. Okay. So I took a little picture of it. He's pretty big. Well, y'all, I'm sitting here pulling him apart because I was trying to see if I had a plaid napkin, because I was gonna give him a little plaid shirt. He's got, look, I even got my overalls on, so I kind of match him. But he's a big sign. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Cute. I got a picture. Of him right here. I'm gonna do it similar to the picture. I want to try to make his overalls look like denim. I'm gonna try. Hey Cindy. Hey Amanda. Hey everybody. They're shorts, actually. They're you see, they're my favorite. They're from the Gap. I was telling Greg, when I had my pottery store, we had this was, back in the early 2000s and all that. We had a cordless phone. This was back before cell phone. I mean, I think I had a cell phone back then, but it wasn't like we didn't have smartphones. But we had a cordless phone at the store. And so I would always put the what do you call it, the receiver, the phone, I'd always put it in this pocket, because it never failed. The phone would ring when I'd go to the back to the kiln room or whatever, or go to the bathroom or whatever. The phone would ring and I'd have to run across the store to get to the checkout. So I'd always have the phone right here in my pocket. And I was like, you have no idea how many times I came home. At the end of the day, I'd come home and I'd be like, oh my God, I got the phone still. So every time I think of this pocket, I think of that, because I did it all the time. And I'd always tell the girls that worked there, do not take the phone home, because they would see me stick it in my pocket. So they'd carry the phone around in their pocket or whatever. I was like, please, if you leave and you go home, you got to bring it back, because we won't be able to answer the phone. How have you been, Jessica? I haven't seen you in a little while. I haven't been on here much. I feel like I went like a week not being on here until Friday. I did the live sale, but well, no, I came on one day and I did that boho ghost garland banner. I'm never gonna know which one to call it. I'm gonna call it both, garland banner, but it was so fun. Okay, so we're gonna do a Scarecrow Shelf Sitter. He's a pretty good size. He was in that pop-up sale, so some of you might have ordered him. Today is the last day, so well, I mean, you can still order any of those pieces. If you saw my pop-up sale, the live sale I did Friday night, you can still see the replay. You can order them anytime, but if you order, y'all, we went and got coffee, and Stella, I always have Stella's hair all over me. Sorry, I got distracted. If you watch the replay, if there was any pieces you wanted, I just held them up and said, like, this is item A, this is item B. You can fast forward through the replay, because I went back and watched it. I was like, man, I did too much yakking, so I'm going to be more organized next time. So if you watch it, you can just make a list if there's pieces you want, and you can just message me either a screenshot of your list or a picture of your list, or you can just type out what you want. You can order anytime, but if you order through this weekend, through today, there's a little bonus. I posted a picture of it. This little kit right here comes with the beads, but you might change your beads. I was just saying, I think this would be so pretty. I think sunflowers are really pretty with blue. So if you had like blue beads or, you know, whatever. I had a whole bunch of these, like a whole bunch. So I was like, you know, I can include those. You could always paint them if you wanted to. But it's got a little bee, a little bumblebee on it. But it's a layered kit. You'll get a free one of these. It's just a little bonus. I had cut out a whole bunch of them. I was playing around with that file because we're doing a sunflower project in my private group this month. And I had cut out some of those, and then I saw the one, it's on a little, what are we putting it on? Oh, we're putting it on like a little base, and it says shine, and it's got a sunflower, a tall sunflower. It's really cute. You've been on Whatnot. Oh my gosh, girl. That, I got on Whatnot too, and I have a whole bunch of purses. I don't need a purse. Greg bought me a really pretty Coach purse 2 Christmases ago. Yeah, 2 Christmases ago. And I love that purse. But I still go and buy purses, and I'm like, I don't need a purse. But I get on Whatnot. I bought purses, and then I bought, have y'all seen those Labubu? I think I talked about this the other day. I was talking about weird stuff happening in my house, like doors opening and all that. And I saw in this local group, this lady had posted a picture of those Labubu. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? They look like the characters from, y'all remember the book Where the Wild Things Are? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? They look like little, they're like little friendly looking monsters or something. They got these teeth. I won it on Whatnot, and I'm like, what am I going to do with that? I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, I put them, I saw some ladies in a local group. One lady posted a picture of it and said her grandchild was looking for them. And she's like, where can I find these? You know, and people were like, those are evil, blah, blah, blah. Don't bring that evilness in your house. And I was like, wait, what? So I had to dig around, but people were like, it's just a character. It's some kind of, it's from some story or something. But anyway, all these ladies were saying it was evil. And then I got to thinking about all the things that have been happening in my house. And then I told Callie about it, and she's like, why did you tell me that? I was like, I was just going to tell you in case you see a door open on its own or anything like that. I've been seeing it too. So she's like, get that crap out of this house. So anyway, I put them on this local, we have a local page here. It's called, it's for the people, you have to live in this county to do it because you have to do pickup. They don't mail anything or anything. So I put them on there, and I got $7. It was a keychain. It was really cute. Let me show you. Hold on. But anyway, God, I don't know if I won those. I think I was trying to get like some perfume or something. I don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me show you. If I show you a picture, you might know y'all might know what I'm talking about. I mean, they're kind of cute, but they got these teeth. And y'all know my thing, like nutcrackers, it's the teeth that freak me out. So you would think, why would you think that's cute, Jennifer? But look, I got to delete it off here anyway, because once somebody picks up the item they won from you, I just do porch pickup. I'm like, porch pickup in Barrington Farms, you know, Venmo or Cash App me, and then I'll sit it on my porch. You can swing by and pick it up. And the lady picked it up yesterday. So I need to, you're supposed to go in and delete the post after it's been picked up. Here, let me find. I had a dark brown one and a light brown one. And this one, I also got 3 little ink pens with it. But look, this was it. Ouch. Have you seen those? They're called Labubu. I just like the name, Labubu. I had that one, and I had a darker brown one. But anyway, Labubu keychain and 3 ink pens. Take these. Get them out of my house. I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking when I posted it. Have you seen those? They're called Labubu. They say the fake ones are called La Fufu. I don't know if that's real or fake. But Callie was like, people are paying big money for those. And I was like, well, I didn't pay big money for it, but I don't even know why I got it. But I had to get it out of the house after people said that. And then it made me think about the weird stuff happening in the house. So I was like, I got scared. Yeah, like that one's a purse clip-on, which I called it a keychain, but it's real easy. It doesn't have like the key ring, you know, that you have to fight to get your key on. It's real easy. It just, you know, but it's really cute. The teeth are kind of sharp looking. So anyway, hey Deb. You enjoy my yapping? Not many people say that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Can I show it again? I sure can. Hang on. Like I said, I had a dark brown one, and then I had that light brown one, and then I had the ink pens. The ink pens weren't as cute, but the little plush, and Maggie wanted it. I think she thought it was a toy. Hang on. Oh, where'd it go? Hang on. Well, some days this thing does not want to. Here we go. There it is. Have you seen those? See, it's like a little tag, like a little clip-on tag, but it came with those ink pens. Their eyes are a little creepy on the ink pens. It was the ink pen. They had little caps on them. But have y'all see its teeth? Sorry about the ring light glare, but they're really popular. There's like little stuffed animal, like that's just like the little key tag, a little bag tag or whatever. But there's some that got the little body and the little feet. But I had to put Cash App, Venmo, cash but no coins. You would be surprised how many people will come up. They'll win something for like $8 and they will dump a pile of change on my porch. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Don't do that. You know, I got to where I was like, no cash, please. Because people were doing that. Okay. Let me get back to where it was. Let's see, studio. Okay. All right. So we're here to craft the pink butterfly. Hey, how are you? Y'all haven't seen them? Yeah, I heard some are super expensive. And when I posted it on there, on that page I posted it on, it's a local page, and you have to start your bids at $1. And people can only bid in $1 increments. So, like you can't say, oh, I'll give you 7. You have to go 2, then 3, then 4. So, you know, you have to understand you could, y'all, I put some bar stools on there one time. These bar stools, they were Ballard design. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that, but they're kind of expensive. They were, it was 2 bar stools. I had bought them years ago from this lady at a garage sale. And I was like, wow, those are nice. And she said, I'm not taking less than $99 a piece. And they were super nice. And I needed some, they were high top bar stools with the nice backs and everything. And I needed them for our basement because we had a billiards room. Well, my ex-husband, the room that is now Greg's lounge, cigar lounge, used to have a huge pool table. And I needed these bar stools. And they were really nice. So I was like, $99. So I looked them up and they were like $200 something a piece. And they were in great shape. So I was like, I'll take them. So I ended up paying $200 for 2 bar stools. Well, the years have gone by. You know, we don't have a billiards room down there. I don't have that ex-husband. I didn't need these bar stools. And I was like, I'm just going to, I had sold like little dressers and stuff like that on there before and gotten decent money for it. But you have to start things at $1 And you have to understand, you can't delete it if you're not happy with the bid. If you don't go through with it, you get kicked out of the group. I came so close to going, you know what, I'm just going to get kicked out of the group because they went for like 11, I don't remember if it was $11 or $13 for a pair of bar stools. They were nice too. And I was like, they had leather seats. I couldn't believe it. Greg was like, just don't sell them. I was like, I'll get kicked out of the group. He's like, who cares? I was like, I care because I sell a lot of stuff in there. If I'm trying to clean stuff out, a lot of times if it's something that's too big to ship, you know, I'm like, I'm not even going to put this in an auction or anything. I'll just put it on there. Like, I've sold a lot of porch leaners, my samples. I'll put them on there to sell them because they're just too big to ship. But I'm just surprised that some things you'll put on there and think, you know what? I don't care if I get $1 for this, if somebody will just come pick it up and take it away. And you'll put some stuff on there and it'll go for like 20-something dollars. And I'm like, I would have been happy with $2. But something like that's nice. I was sick thinking, oh my gosh, those were $400 bar stools. And they went for like, I don't know if it was 11 or 13 for the pair. And the lady was like, yay! And I was like, whatever. Yeah, yay for you. Not for me. I know, I didn't know what they were. I had to look them up. I just heard everybody saying La Boo Boo, and I was like, what a funny name. But then weird stuff started happening, and then I started thinking about what these ladies, you know, they were like, those are evil. Don't bring that into your house. And I was like, wait, what are they saying? Because I got 2 of them in a bag over there. So I was like, they gotta go. Okay, let's paint. People are like, shut up. Okay, so this shelf sitter, it's in my shop. It was in the sale, the live sale, Friday. And that sale, you can still, you know, if you watch that replay and you want to get something, just write down the ones you want. There was a whole lot of, I know a lot of us don't do a lot of Halloween. I don't do a lot of Halloween since my kids are grown and gone. And you know, we used to decorate the house, decorate the porch, do the trick-or-treating, pumpkin carving contest. We used to do all the stuff when they were little, but now it's just, I go straight for fall. I am missing the trash can every time. I got a pile of trash on the floor here. I didn't realize it was moved. Yeah, I got him out of here, and I was like, please don't. I still did it. Okay, I must have moved the trash can the other day. I was like, please don't let anybody comment on the post and say, those are evil, because then nobody would bid on them. So, I think I got $7 for that one. I only got like $5 for the first one. But I don't care. I don't know what I paid for it. I was playing on Whatnot, and I've been buying all kinds of stuff I don't need. Okay, sorry. I'm just taking the tape off these. La Boo Boo is what I get when I have avalanches. Yeah, La Boo Boo. That's a French hurting yourself. That's what the French say when they hurt themselves. Do you have a Band-Aid? I have a La Boo Boo. Speaking of which, I don't know how I cut my hand, and I have a deep cut, and it goes right across from here, across the, you know, where your finger bends. That's the worst place. Anytime you get a cut where things bend, oh, that hurts. Every time you bend it, you know, it's very, I don't know what I did. But when we were painting leaves in the private group, I think I realized it. It hurts so bad. Okay. I wanted to give him a plaid shirt, and I was thinking I had a plaid napkin, but the one I have, it's from Dollar Tree from years ago, like that. And it's just, it didn't, I don't know, it didn't look all that great. It didn't look all that great. I wish it had more blues in it. So I'm going to hold off. But I am going to do this. I have these napkins, these pretty pumpkins. And I like the design on it. So I'm going to do his little hat. You're not going to see that it's pumpkin. I'm just going to do that. I thought that was really pretty. I'm afraid he's going to have too much blue, but it's okay. All right. I'll get y'all down here real slow. Okay, there we go. See if y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. That's almost gone. Alrighty, so a lot of them is going to be covered up with all the layers, you know. Is that better? Okay. So, let's see, even his face is a layer. So, I'm trying to think what parts. This is pumpkins, that's his boots. All the embellishments. Let's see, that's his hat. That's his hat. Okay, so the only part that's going to show, that's not going to be covered, is his shirt. Because he's got a bandana. He's got a face. I was thinking his face was not part of it, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna paint his shirt. I might come back to that part. Yeah, I'm gonna jump ahead because I still don't know how I want to do it. I'm gonna do his hat first. Okay. All right, so I know I'm gonna use this cute napkin. I love these. I love blue pumpkins. I love blue pumpkins and white pumpkins. Isn't that a pretty napkin? So what are y'all doing today? We're not doing anything. Greg's watching racing, which he always does. So I was like, I need to go work on orders. And then I was like, ooh, when I started looking at these, I kept eyeballing this. I was like, I really want to make that. I want to put that together. You just did, oh, one that you got last year. I've been going through old pictures, like pictures from last year of like pumpkins. Do y'all remember the pumpkin that there was a Mackenzie Childs pumpkin. It was like $300. It was like $2.98. And I tried to dupe it with one of these little pumpkins like this. I just came across that picture and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do another. And then I came across the picture of remember the Barbie doll that I stuck into the pumpkin? It reminded me of those Barbie doll cakes people used to get. But I made that charcuterie board with her. She was a witch. And then like from the waist down, she was that big pumpkin. That was fun. That was a fun one to make. Okay, I'm wondering. This isn't big enough. Oh, wait. Okay, that part's going to be covered, so it won't matter. Okay, I was going to say it's not big enough, but it is. I'm going to put a little bit of white on here. Oh, I do that every time. No. Okay, the little magnet. The little magnet must not be very strong. Okay, just gonna get a little bit of white on here, just to help that color pop. Okay, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little white base coat on his face. His little face. So I'm gonna do it. I think it's called Warm Buff. It's a good color for his face. Alrighty, I think. Anything I'm doing light colors, I'm just going to give a quick primer, a little base coat. Let's have pumpkins. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do this one or the picket fence leaner. It's not like a porch leaner. It's only about like this big, but it's super cute. It's got the same little scarecrow on it. These are just some cute little fall pieces. All right. Let's see. It's gonna have white gloves. You're gonna do the oh, that'll be pretty, the trick or treat witch. I know, I was telling Callie, y'all know the big lampshade that I turned into an overhead hanging light for my front porch? It's like a boho theme. I was like, that's gonna be so pretty with fall decor. I'm so ready to decorate the porch for fall. I'm so ready for the weather to cool down to enjoy the porch. I got it all fixed up the way I like it, and whew, it was so hot out there. I didn't really get to use it much. So I can't wait. It's gonna be so pretty with fall stuff. Okay. Sorry y'all, I'm just doing a couple of base coats on stuff. Just anything that I think I'm going to do a light color. I like to get a little base coat on there. I haven't used denim, like real denim. I have a pair of Levi's in this closet over here that I have cut on because I've used, like I cut the pocket off of it to, I was going to do a craft. I cut the back pocket off of these jeans, and I was gonna do, I saw this thing where they had stuck the pocket onto like a surface, like a base. They put the pocket on there, and then they had daisies sticking out of it. I think it was a frame, and then they had the pocket and had daisies. It was very summery. It was really cute because they're real faded Levi's. Anyway, I carried it over to the other room for something, and I guess I dropped it. And Callie had walked by and she said, "Who lost a pocket?" And I was like, because she was like, "Whose pocket fell off their jeans?" And I was like, "I cut that off." But I never did anything with it. So but I haven't like decoupaged with real denim. It might, well, a pocket might be too thick, but you know, some jeans are really thin. Might not be too hard. I haven't tried that. I'll have to try it sometime. I think I'm going to paint this to look like denim, like his little overalls. I'm going to just do them in a blue, and then I'm going to dry brush, try to make it, you know, kind of give it that, you know how denim, faded denim looks. I'm going to try that. But I'm going to put this on his hat. I just got to make sure I don't get that stem. Can't remember if this is... Oh yeah, that's all of it. Okay, like I said, the bottom part's gonna be covered with another layer. I'll probably do it solid. Hey Diane. Hey, is it, wait, hold on. I see somebody's new. Hey Sharon. Shelly, first time watching. Hey, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. My name's Jennifer. If anybody's new here. I'm in Georgia. If you're new, comment, just tell me where you're watching from. But welcome in. Well, I'm going to do his overalls denim. And his hat, this is kind of close. It's kind of textured. I have some paper that kind of looks like, oh, it kind of looks like burlap, but it's paper. And I didn't bring it in here. You started cleaning your closet, now you're hating your decision. Oh my gosh, you sound like me. I've pulled everything out of stuff before, and then I'm like, I don't want to put it back. Then I just get tired, and I'm like, okay. It's like going for a walk, and you end up going 2 miles, and you're like, oh crap, I gotta go back. Hey, too bad. Unless you want to call Uber. Can you imagine going for a walk and calling Uber to take you back home? I've never done that, but I'm just saying. I keep saying I'm going to clean out closets and do a whatnot show. And I just got to get rid of stuff. I just got to get rid of it. All right, Mod Podge. All right, I put my iron away, or I would do the iron method. I'm just going to press this on here. I like the iron method better because I get a lot of wrinkles with my decoupage, but I don't want to go dig it out. Okay. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. My old credit card expired. I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna keep that. It's a squeegee. From North Texas. Well, welcome in. You're just sleeping in a twin bed with your granddaughter and 2 dogs. I tell you what, sometimes our dogs get in the bed and they don't get on Greg's side. They all get on my side. And he's over there just spread out. And I'm like, you got all that space. And I'm hanging off the bed. And there's some days I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go upstairs. So I told him, I said, if you ever wake up and I'm not there, I'm upstairs. Because if I get up, like there's been times that I'm like, I can't sleep. I'll get up and go get on the couch. And they all come out there and get on the couch. And I'm like, come on. They just want to be close to me, I guess. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, you don't get it. They don't get on your side of the bed. Stella does. Stella will get into the, like, where if Greg sleeps on his side and his knees are bent, she'll get right in the bend. Then he can't move. Oh, y'all, this is going to be cute. isn't that pretty? And then it's going to have the little trim at the bottom. I was going to do it solid. But I don't know. I mean, should I do it? Should I do it the same? What would y'all do? Would y'all do, I was going to do a solid trim, kind of like it's folded up, you know? It looks like his hat's kind of folded. Or would you do the print again? I know in that napkin, I mean, it's so pretty like that. But I just love the pattern. Okay, I'm going to come back to that one too while we think about it. I'm going to go ahead and do his face. Warm buff. I have one that's called Natural Buff somewhere. I don't know where. Solid. Yeah, I think solid too, because I feel like it's like his hat's folded back. You can still see, still see his eyes. Well, it's hard to see it up there, but I can still see his eyes and where his nose goes. It's etched in there. Okay, there's his little face. He's got a nose over here. Little thing here. Oh, yeah, the Halloween candy bucket. I forgot about that. All right, there's his nose. It's got a couple of black crows. 2 of them. No, 3. Is there 3? One, 2. Did I lose one? I think I might have left a crow in the other room. I don't know. It'll turn up. Yeah, there's another crow somewhere. Okay. Let's do... trying to think which blue looks best with it. You know what? I don't even know where those armadillos went. I'm just grateful that they're not here anymore. That was a headache. I don't know where they went. I don't know why they were here. But we haven't seen them since. Wasn't that crazy? Have any of y'all had that? I mean, we had like an infestation of armadillos. And I was even, I told y'all I painted their shell. Isn't that gross? I was scared of them. I duct taped a paintbrush to the end of, like, I took a broom and I duct taped a big paintbrush to it, and I dipped it in turquoise paint, and like I reached and I did a stripe on their shell, and it must have tickled because they, you know, jumped, Anyway, I did a stripe on their shell, on their shell. And so I could tell if it was the same if it was the same armadillos, because I was like, where are these coming from? Is it the same 12 armadillos, or is there new ones coming, or what? And I thought, gosh, if they end up somewhere else, somebody in the neighborhood's going to say, have y'all seen the armadillos that are turquoise? You know, but I never saw anybody else say it. Or if I saw one on the road smashed and it had a stripe on it, I would know it was one of mine, or one of the ones that had been in my house. But then they disappeared. So my little experiment, maybe they left. You know, this crazy lady is painting us. So they left. So if y'all ever get them, just paint them and they'll go away. Unless they like that. I don't know. But my husband said, did you paint that? I was like, I was just trying to mark them. I mean, what am I going to do? Put a tag around their neck or something? That was the only thing I could think of to do. Yeah, I'm going to dry brush this so it won't be quite so dark. But so that way it'll be a little different. Okay, I'm going to set that. I'm going to let that dry, then I'll dry brush it. All right, so I'm going to give him denim for his little overalls. I'm just going to use the same blue. What? Wendy's like, what? Yeah, I just painted a stripe. It's not like I sat and painted it. Painted it. I did paint a, y'all are going to think I'm so weird, but I painted I had these big flower pots, one on each side of my garage, and they had like a real pretty like flowers and stuff in it. Not flowers, but like greenery and heather. You know, heather is like green and it has those little purple flowers. Was out there watering them one day, and there was this big fat snail in there. And it was like a tan color, I guess. So I painted its shell. I didn't hurt him, but he was the prettiest snail. He was, you know, he was still fine. But I decorated his shell. Hang on. I'm pretty sure. Hang on. And I think I posted, this was back before I had this page. And I posted it on my Facebook, my personal Facebook page. And I think, of course, somebody was a smart aleck about it, but let me see. Let's see if I know I took a picture of it. Let me just go to my page and search. Oh, wait. Search. Snail. No? What did I call it? Oh, well, if I find it, I'll share a picture on here. Hang on. No, I guess not. I know I did, but maybe somebody said something ugly and I took it down. But it was so pretty. I painted little dots and all that on it. You know, my mom used to always say, if it sits still long enough, Jennifer's going to paint it or decorate it. And it's true. That's me. Okay. It's cute little overalls. He's got little boots on. Let me get back to y'all here. Okay. Oh, wait, what's happening? You went out and came back in. It didn't work. Is it freezing up on you, Diane? Is it freezing up on anybody? Let's see what happened. Hey, Ruby Moss. Hello. How are you? Okay. Let's see. He's got overalls. I got his hat. I'm gonna do his boots. I can't believe I lost that. Oh wait. Oh, maybe there's not. I don't know. I don't know if I've lost a crow or if that crow is in the background. Maybe there wasn't a layer of a crow. Oh, I think there might be. I had everything taped on there to hold it up in the live show. I'm not freezing up on anybody? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I still gotta figure out what to do about his shirt. What'd they do? I mean, I could try to paint plaid, but I might do that. You know what? I'm going to paint his shirt kind of a cream background. And then try to do, I'll use my little paint pens to try to do like a plaid. So let's do antique white, or this one's called vanilla. Vanilla. It's almost white. Okay, let's see. Can y'all still see? Okay, so the pumpkins, let me show you. So these pumpkins here, only the middle pieces are like attachments. So that means I'm gonna have to paint I'm gonna paint this side, and then this will go over it. Same up here. So, and the stem. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll get some of this off-white on here too. I was trying to figure out what parts do you have to paint and what parts have like a attachment, or what's going to be covered up. I didn't think about the pumpkins. That's why I'm wondering if that crow, I'm pretty sure it has a piece that goes with it. I may just paint it black for now, and I'll see if that piece is in there where I did the auction. I mean, not the auction, the sale. Hey, Tony Lynn. How are ya? Smooth it out a little bit. So I'm going to try to do plaid. I do have some plaid ribbon, but I can't remember if it's wired or... Now that I think about it, it's blue. I think it's blue and it has some orange in it. That might work. Let me, oh, I got my nose. Okay. Oh, you're watching hummingbirds. I saw one, I walked out on the back porch the other day. Greg was sitting out there, and a hummingbird was like zzz, flying around behind his head. And I was like, there's a hummingbird. And then, I don't know, y'all remember the police officer that lives down the street from me? The one that got shot in the line of duty. He's, I guess he's still home. But he had posted on Facebook, he said, it's funny how the smallest things will bring a smile to your face. And it was these little hummingbirds. He's got hummingbird feeders. I was like, I just saw a hummingbird on my back porch, behind Greg's head. And, I was like, yeah, they must be out today. Really good. Let me grab this plaid ribbon real quick. I just want to see if it's wide enough or big enough to put there, because it's a blue plaid. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna bring it over here because I feel bad leaving. Y'all, I put all my ribbon in a tub because I was gonna organize it. It's kind of like Tina Marie was saying. She pulled everything out of her closet and then she was regretting it. I threw all my ribbon in here and I left it. So hold on. I know I have a plaid. It's like blue plaid ribbon. Wait. I have some blue plaid fabric. Ooh, we could do cheetah or leopard, whatever. That wouldn't look good. Oh, this is bad. Ooh. There's a pin. I'm gonna get stabbed in a minute. I don't know. I know I have some blue plaid fabric. Look, here's another great idea I had. I was going to organize all my ribbons. I cut these on my Glowforge. And then I put these little binder rings on them. And I was going to put a curtain rod up and hang them so that they wouldn't be stuffed in a drawer or anywhere. And I could just like look across and see what ribbons I have. And I never ran with that idea. I had this idea and then I didn't do anything with it. Okay, hold on. Let me grab the fabric. Maybe we can see. It's not denim, but it's fabric. found it. Okay. It's actually fabric from Dollar Tree. Yeah, they have these little, so it's plaid. That might be cute. I mean, it might clash with his hat, but let's see. Let's see how it looks. Hey, Kim. Hey, Lisa. Oh, it's got a lot of black in it, or gray. Let's see. I mean, it's only going to be on the shirt, so you know what? If his shirt was like a separate piece, I might do it, but this is going to require cutting around the arms and the body, so I'm just going to use it to look at, to attempt to paint plaid. Have y'all painted plaid? I'm not good with straight lines. I do have a ruler now. I got a ruler. I got 3 rulers at Dollar Tree the other day. So let's just do that. Oh, he's also going to have a bandana. So there's really not a lot of his shirt that's going to show. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take, isn't that fabric pretty? Every now and then Dollar Tree will have a pretty little thing of fabric. I'm going to mark so I can tell what's going to show. And then his gloves, his little gloves have a cuff. So that part's not going to show. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to take my little paint markers or acrylic markers. Those of you that won these in the last paint party, have you tried them yet? I haven't. Every time I see paint mark or acrylic markers at Ross or wherever, I grab them. But there's only one set that I've used, and they were really good. This big old kit has a bunch, so let's see. I kind of want to get some orange plaid in there. Would be pretty with that blue. I'll do a light, a darker, and then a blue. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Yes, it cuts, like it's red is cut, blue is engraved, purple is score, and then there's ignore. That's the only codes I know on it. All right, let's see here. I'm going to attempt to do plaid. You know, if I mess it up, I'll just paint it solid. Sound good? I'm going to practice on the back of his face. Okay, yeah, okay. I like these. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. I forgot. He's going to have a bandana here. I almost forgot about that. Oh, there's hardly anything showing on his shirt. So I don't know why I'm making a big deal over this. Big fuss. Okay. There's not a whole lot to mess up, so let's just go for it. I'm actually going to do some orange, because he's going to have a lot of blue. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look very orange, but okay. Oh, these kind of bleed a little. Right. It looks red to y'all. It doesn't look as red. It almost looks kind of pinkish. It bleeds pretty bad. But that'll be hidden. Okay. Try one of these. Okay. I've never tried to do plaid. I mean, it's just stripes, I guess, but y'all know, I overthink everything. Let's see. I don't like it, but oh well. All right, we're just going to leave it at that because should do some dots. I don't know about that. All right, I'm going to give him a red bandana. I know that. So we'll come back. I don't look at the paint pen. It kind of bleeds. It's like kind of feathery looking. So I don't know about that. Kind of red. I'm gonna give him a red bandana. They'll lose everybody in that part. Like, what? Okay, and then it's got like the little knot for his bandana. Alright, and I'll probably do like some little dots, little tiny dots around there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to dry brush his jeans to look kind of like denim, I hope. Okay, let's see. And his hat, the flip part of his hat. Much. Okay, so it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Mod Podge. Okay, I should have Mod Podged it. Hey, Stella. Hey, Cooper. Who else is with you? The gang's all here. To find one that's not clogged. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's my little crow. Okay, he was under the napkin. Cute little hat. Okay. Alright, do him. His little overalls. then all right, I hear Maggie now. All right, I'm going to, oh, I don't like his shirt. Let me see how it looks. I mean, there's not a whole lot of the shirt showing, so I guess it's not a big deal. But see that? Really wish I had a different piece, but all right, I'm going to go ahead. I'll leave it. I may doctor it up afterwards, but I'm going to leave it for now. Just tape. Alrighty. Okay, this little bandana. And then the little knot that goes on his bandana. Okay, I'm going to put his face. And then his hat. Okay, here's where we're at so far. He's cute. He's so big. It's a good size, isn't it? Isn't he sweet? I don't love his shirt, but you know, he'll be all right. I'll put his little gloves on, his little hands. Just get clogged. I'm gonna do this. There it is. Alrighty. Right, I got his nose already painted. There we go. You know what? I want to give him some little cheeks too, like some little, just like, not crazy cheeks, but A little bit of cheeky. Another plate. I don't like the plaid. Do you like the... Oh, hey, silly. Sorry. I don't know. The markers kind of bled a little bit. And the orange looks red. Or pinkish red. Oh, shoot. He's going to have hair too. So there's not a whole lot of his face that shows. So. His makeup's not very even. But that's okay. Mine ain't either. Okay, let's see. His little nose. And then you just dot the eyes. Alright, and then his hair. Y'all, he's got little buttons and everything, so I'll just do his hair real quick. I'll do King's Gold for his hair. I need to get more of that. I use this so much during the fall. That King's Gold. It's just a good golden yellow. Stella is right under my foot, like, scratch my back. Be silly. Okay, so here's our hair. Dry real quick. Okay, now he looks like a scarecrow. You gotta have the hair. Just pour some of this out. I need to go to Dollar Tree and stock up on that wood glue. I'm glad Amanda said that. I didn't think about that. I was saying, if there's things that you normally like stock up on or you use a lot of at Dollar Tree, go ahead and grab it before they raise the price on it. I do like their wood glue. Look, I gotta do his eyes, but isn't he cute? The little cheeks. Okay. All right, let's do these. We got crows, we've got sunflowers, we've got buttons. He's got boots too, and we've got pumpkins. So we'll go ahead and do all the, hey Donna. Happy Sunday. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get any green. Let's see. One of the sunflowers has like the leaves behind it. So let me just do a little tiny bit of green on that. Okay, so that's green. Well, I've got that King's Gold out. I'll go ahead and do the sunflowers. We've got buttons. Let's see. So we got 3 crows and 3 sunflowers. Those. And some black. Thank you for sprinkling. You know what? I don't ever enter anything in the county fairs. I used to always go and do little booths at festivals and stuff back when I had my pottery store, but I haven't done that in years. Now I just like to go and shop and browse and, you know, just enjoy it. But I haven't done that. Okay, so we got crows. His boots, I was going to do brown. Probably, that's too dark. Right on here. Okay, that's too much brown. This might leave a neat texture on his boots. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's kind of like leather. You know what I'm saying? How it looks kind of wrinkled a little bit. Okay. We'll do some brown buttons. And all that's left are the pumpkins. I'm going to do an orange pumpkin. I might do a white pumpkin. I don't know. Let's see. button. Okay. All right, so, oh, you know what? I should have painted, dang it. If you get this, paint your pumpkins before you glue his overalls on. Because now I gotta get in there. I wasn't even thinking about that. So let me paint his little overalls. I mean his, not his overalls, his, the pumpkins. Trying to remember to use my Bear paints. Y'all, I never saw them go on sale again, did y'all? The Home Depot sample paints. I never saw them go on sale. Okay, the center is going to have a little overlay, a little piece that goes over that, so I'm not going to paint that. Okay, and then the stem. I know, there's several colors I want to get color matched, like apple barrel colors, you know, that if you got one you love, get them to match it. Put it in that paint. But $1.99 is much better. Much better price. I think I'm going to do my pumpkin stems green. I mean, they could be green or brown or tan. I'm going to do them green. Right. I might leave, let me see. I might leave the big pumpkin over here white. So a little brush hair. Okay. think I am going to do it white. And then I think I'm going to do the third pumpkin. On this little picture, they did it like a turquoise or like a light blue. I think I'm going to do mine like a pale green. I had one year I had a pumpkin. It was like a pale, like a sage green. It was my favorite pumpkin. It was real, so it died, of course. But I might do it like that. It's like sage mint. I'm gonna do it with that one. Need some dot of that color in with it. Color. All right. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, like I said, you might want to paint your pumpkins before you glue his overalls on, because you can't really get in that little space very easy. Tight spot. All right, I get real quiet when I do little details pieces. We're trying to stay in the lines. Do y'all do that? Or do you like hold your breath when you're painting words or something like that? Okay. All right, let's glue those on. Put my Q-tip in the orange paint. White or vanilla. It's a vanilla pumpkin. here's where we're at so far. It's cute. Okay, sunflowers and crows. Okay, so we've got a crow on his hat and a sunflower. And one goes on, only one of them has this greenery. Thinking is it the big one? Yeah, the bigger one. Oh, I still got his boots too. Okay. Little sunflower, and it's got a button. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's another button. He's also got 2 buttons on his overalls. So, let's see. 1. Let's see the 2. 2 of the bigger ones go on his overalls. Wait, I think these were supposed to poke out. Okay. Okay, let's see. How cute. Might make that a little darker. Okay, so the crows, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna put a little yellow or gold for his beak. Probably should do it white first. I'll go back on that. I'll go ahead and get him on here. Alright, got a crow there. Let me get all this mess out of the way. Oh, I did that. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put a crow on his hat and one on each side with the pumpkins. So let's see. Oh, and his boots. Let's put his boots on. Okay. And see if it's the... I think the big crow is going to go up on his hat. I think, I don't know if they did it. I'm going to put the crow. Oh, this tape. Down here. Oh, this paint is silly. What does it say? Do you have a blonde moment? I have blonde moments a lot. All right. All right, so the little sunflower with the greenery is going to go up on his hat. Up here. There's more glue. Okay. Flowers. Two more. Yeah, that's here. Two more buttons. I think we're done. Okay. I'm gonna oh, he's so cute. Look how cute he is. I gotta do his eyes, and I'm gonna do the crow beak. I'm gonna do a little dot of white so that gold, that yellow color will show up better. It's not showing up good over the black. So let's see. Just gonna dot it or color it. And I just realized I didn't glue that. I didn't glue this crow. When to paint it, it moved. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Ruby. Okay. Just gonna go around the edges with the pumpkin. The flowers. Okay, I'm just kind of hitting the edges with this brown that I did on his boots. I'm just kind of hitting the edges of anything that's yellow. And his nose a little bit. The pumpkins. Okay. All I gotta do is eyes. Hold on. Do little black eyes. Oh, Stella. Stella's getting old. She went to get up and she made this groaning sound. I kind of want to give him freckles, but I'm not going to. But I just want to give him like some little freckles. Right. Got the crow eye. All right, I think we're done. Let's see. Okay, I feel like he needs like little, you know, you do little accents. Let me see something real quick. What am I looking for? What was I looking for? Brown. Well, okay, hold on. I feel feel like I want his gloves to be a different color, but oh, you know what I was gonna do? You do too, still. I was gonna do some little dots, tiny dots on his bandana. I'll do black. I was gonna do white. Let's do a little. Let's see. Not a lot, just a couple. See, I could have done black too, but isn't he cute? And he comes with a stand. It's two of the exact same pieces. You just glue them together, and then just paint one. I'm gonna paint it. I'm just gonna paint it black or brown, either one. Let me glue them together real quick. And a lot of people will, I mean, I've always put like a little bit of glue in the slot when I glue him in, when I put him in a stand, but I've been hearing a lot of people say they don't glue it so that at the end of the season when you go to pack him away, you can just pop it off and lay it flat. I will most likely lose it if I do that, but I don't know. I've always glued it in there, but I guess you don't have to. Do it any way you want. This is the brown and the tan mixed together here. Just using it up. I know I'm going to touch these spots. Okay. One last thing, and then I'm done. Just going to do a few little accents. You can see the etchings of his pockets. I'm going to do like little stitches. Maybe. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. All right. Put him in his little stand. Make sure, if you get this one, make sure when you glue his boots on that you don't block any of this little slot, the little piece right there, or it won't sit down in the slot very far. I've done that before, and it wouldn't sit down in the slot very far, or far enough. There we go. And he stands up like that. Isn't he cute? There he goes. Okay, he's such a good size too. I like his little hat though. I like that little, I just wish I'd have found a good plaid for his shirt. But other than that, he's cute, he's colorful. He's so cute and fallish. I don't know about the white gloves. I keep thinking about his white gloves. I want to give him colored gloves. Thank you. Okay, so there's him, and then there was the one that's like a picket. It looks like a picket fence for the background. It's like a leaner. It doesn't have a stand. It's just a leaner. I want to paint that one too, but I just thought he was so fun. Okay, I had ribbon and raffia and all that. I was thinking about putting like under something, but I didn't know where. Maybe sticking out from behind a sunflower or something, but I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I'm gonna leave him like that. He's cute. He doesn't go with any of my stuff. I'm gonna do my fall colors. I'm gonna try to go with the whole color palette that I've been doing, everything, the boho stuff, the kind of neutrals. I saw a Pottery Barn, I posted it in my stories, a Pottery Barn reel, and it said pink and brown is trending this fall. And when I said it out loud, Greg was like, pink. And I was like, not like baby pink, but like and not mauve, but like a pink with brown undertones. It was really pretty. It was all very neutral. So, thank you. I don't like the plaid, but it's fine. There's so little of it showing that it doesn't bother me too bad, but I like the little bright colored pumpkins. Fun. He was fun. Okay. So, if you got that one, he'll be coming your way in the next couple of days. So, I think that's it. Now I gotta get back to work cutting. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Sue. Okay, I'm gonna run. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. What's left of the day. And like I said, if you saw anything in that sale that you want to get, if there was anything else you wanted to add, and you've already paid or whatever, I can still add it in on your order. You know, so you just still have just one order. But if there was anything in there you wanted to get, if you send me your list, send me your order by the end of today, I'm throwing in a little sunflower tag kit. It's a layered kit. So, just a freebie. Okay. All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.